Hello everyone, so here. So this video is not really a full video. It's more of a intermission of sorts between my last video and my next one, which I'm a little bit excited for. This week has kind of been me thinking of, what video I should make. But I think I got a really good one cooking up. So this one's kind of a intermission. Um, might have to do with, playing a few games and, it's a little bit of spoilers. But yeah, maybe, for the intermission today, I'm just gonna give you a little story from today, I guess, of how I fumbled really hard on a uni assignment I guess. Um, um, Yeah, just super embarrassing story, but let's get started. So basically, I don't know if you guys have ever been in uni labs or that kind of thing, but basically, if you're doing like a science degree or something of the like, you'll probably know what's going on. But you you have like these weekly labs, and basically what you do is you go in and you do one experiment each week, and then after you do that one experiment, you have until the end of the day, was how it used to work, but now I have a whole week to write up a lab report, which basically is just some discussion questions. They're testing you a little bit on the theory and a little bit on the experiment itself. Um, And then yeah, that's kind of it. Use your results from the lab and blah blah blah, and that's due in like a week or something. It depends. And so today I had a lab, and today I had a lab for a chemistry unit, and for a little bit of context, I'm like 2 weeks behind in the lectures. To my own fault, yeah, sure, but to the credit of me, the lectures are really, really fucking boring, and yeah, it's a real slog to go and watch all of them. But it's whatever, because usually, after the lab is done, I just go home and watch the lectures that I need to complete the lab report, and then, it's all good and dandy, Don't need to worry about that. But I was in a bit of a rush today, and I was a bit busy during the week, so I didn't actually get to look at kind of the background information of my lab. And what I didn't realize is there isn't actually a lab report, to be done. It's more of like a little in-person oral test. And you can see where this kind of fucks me over, but so so you have a lab partner usually. Probably should have mentioned that before, but me and my lab partner, we finish up the experiment, and you know, it took a little while longer than it needed to. Um, yeah, I'm not trying to diss my lab partner or anything, but they were pretty slow on the computer. How I was working was, I was doing one part, I was doing series dilutions. And my lab partner was testing them, and so they were recording all of the data on their laptop, and I don't want to shit talk, but they were kind of slow. Alright, they weren't the most computer literate. Just don't want to diss, but yeah, anyway, yeah. So they kind of took a while to create the graphs and this and that. So what was supposed to be, start at 9 a.m., end at, you know, 12, became 1 o'clock. So, that was a little unfortunate, but, nothing to worry about. So I finished the lab, and then suddenly I'm told that the lab report is in the form of an in-person like oral like kind of test. And well, I'm thinking fuck, right? Because I'm 2 weeks behind on the theory. I don't know jack shit, I just know like the experiment itself isn't very theory heavy, you're just series dilutions and you're measuring shit, whatever. It's not really much theory based stuff, it's more practical. So, I did that all fine and dandy, but yeah, I fumbled really, really hard on the oral part. So basically, we step outside and the instructor, I guess I'll call him, asks, a few questions, and yeah, I can't answer a single one, and I'm looking at my lab partner and I'm thinking, they've looked at this theory, right? They've watched the lectures, they know what's going on. Turns out they didn't know a single fucking thing either. So we were both super fucked and super embarrassing. But so the instructor, the TA, the teaching assistant, was just really, really trying to like guide us to that answer, but I literally didn't know anything, so they're trying their best, like guide me to the correct answer, but I literally, 2 weeks behind the theory, I knew literally nothing, so I was just completely fumbling, and it got to a point where it was probably like completely like different, but so I'll tell you a little bit about the lab. So the lab was we were testing like water, like salt concentrations or whatever. So yeah, he asked me, he says, "Do you know where, our water comes from, in Australia, And the easiest fucking layup question ever, the only one I could have possibly answered, which thankfully I did, it comes from the sea, which is why there's, little bits of salts from them. But that was the only question that I could answer, which was really, really bad because it's basically like imagine asking like a car mechanic, right? You're doing a test on the engine, and suddenly they ask, do you know what the tires are made out of? Um, the tires are made out of fucking rubber, easy layup. So, yeah, it was so bad that the TA, the instructor, had literally had to give me the freest layup of a question to answer. And, yeah, so that was pretty embarrassing, you know. Me and my lab partner absolutely butchered it, absolutely fumbled. So, yeah, just absolute terrible, terrible way to start the day. I felt so defeated, man. Like, fuck, dude, that was so embarrassing. Like, I literally knew absolutely zilch, nada, nothing. And, maybe that's a little lesson to you guys out there. Be a little bit more prepared. Don't be like me. But, yeah, I left that lab that day feeling absolutely defeated, I walked out there head down, fucking, you know, just thinking to myself like, damn. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of all I wanted to talk about. Just a little embarrassing story of me fumbling. A uni lab, you know, they should be fun though. They're like worth like 5% each, which sounds bad, but I have like 6 of them. But it's what it's fun and dandy. That's what I kind of want to talk about. A little intermission for last video and next video, which hopefully you guys are looking forward to. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Um, but yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's kind of what I will talk about. See you.